Thank you for coming out this evening and braving the rain, the puddles, etc. We really appreciate your support and interest in this production. We also just want to say a quick thank you to 4 of our sponsors who made this production possible. Campus Productions, which is a subsidiary of Peace Productions, the U.S. Consul General, Esplanade, and also the U.S. Embassy in Paris. We hope you enjoy the show. I'm going to hand this all over to this guy.
Hey, and also Credit Mutual is one of our sponsors also. So thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy the show. I want to make sure that everyone understands you can take pictures, you can do video. Just make sure you turn your phone off so it doesn't ring or any messaging. Thank you very much, and enjoy the show. My son is a duck. I am a duck. My son is not a duck in the way I am a duck. We are different ducks, but connected genetically. See, I'm a plastic surgeon. I've won awards rebuilding the bodies and faces of sheep that live here. How do you do it? The reporters asked, being the only duck family in Sheep Meadow. It's easy, I say. I'm a duck. But no one knows what that means. But I do. It means I quack, and I swim, and I have feathers, and that's just fine. My son is different. My son never learned how to quack. My son doesn't swim. My son is not perfect. Look at him. He's about to get his ass kicked at his own play.
Duck! She said duck. Fuck.
Now my son will go home like this. Go to his room like this. And close the door like this. And I'll be farther from him than ever.
Daddy?
I told you there are no locked doors in this house.
Is it locked? Sometimes it locks automatically.
Open this door.
Hello, Doctor.
Daddy was your first word, you know.
Don't want to wear it out.
What are you doing in here?
Homework? Studying?
You've got 1 hour.
Yeah, I know.
What are you working on? Action figures?
History.
Do you have an exam?
A quiz.
When?
Tomorrow.
Show me the book.
Oh. It's,
Chapter?
7.
Okay. What are the dates of the Civil War?
The Civil War. The Civil War? The Civil War was in 1965.
You're telling me this country was split in two when I met your goddamn mother?
I forgot about that.
You would. You would when you're wasting your time with arts and crafts.
What arts and crafts?
These.
No. I was using those. For my ears, for quiet.
Don't lie to me. The worst thing you can do is lie to me. You forget that I raised you, and I know everything about you. And I know when you're hiding something.
I wasn't.
I tried to treat you like an adult. I tried to give you space, but I see you're pulling the same shit you did in 3rd grade.
It was for school.
Don't lie to me.
Why can't I just be like everybody else?
Every day, you go to school, you come home, you study, nothing else. You have 1 hour, then I'm quizzing you on history.
I am your father. That is impossible.
It's the next day. My son sits alone at lunch in the school cafeteria.
Lunch? Grab seat, don't they?
Do I know you?
I'm Art. trade you an Ewok for that Vader.
What? No!
Hey, Empire was the best. I love you. I know. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun.
What do you want?
I want to eat lunch with a friend.
I'm not your friend.
You could be my
I
friend.
couldn't.
Why not?
Because you tried to trade me an Ewok for a Darth Vader.
All right, that was shady, I admit. Now that that's out of the way, we can be friends now.
No, I don't need it.
Boom snap tap, boom snap tap, snap boom snap tap, boom snap tap. You're dead. You hear me? You're both dead.
Yeah, dead.
And so my son made a decision.
Okay!
He said words I never could have said at his age.
Okay, what?
Words that admitted his desperation.
We can be friends.
If I could have been there, I would have stopped it. I should have been there. But I'm not one of his action figures he puts in his pockets and takes with him everywhere.
You know, man, I bet Luke Skywalker would have kicked their asses.
Maybe. But not till the second act.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see. You're still in that whiny moisture farming on Tatooine phase.
I have no fucking idea what they're talking about.
Well, I wouldn't put it exactly this way.
I am miles away. But if you'll excuse me, I have to pull the forehead of a sheep.
So, what are you doing after school?
I have to go home.
Everyone has to go home. But what are you doing?
Study!
Blow it off. We'll go do something.
Like what?
I don't know. There's a new art exhibit opening at the museum. People are really getting pissed about it. We should go make fun of the paintings. And make fun of the people. Basically make fun of stuff.
Why are people getting mad?
They say it's anti-sheep. I don't know. They used to call me the same thing. It's bullshit.
Oh. Well, it sounds
No.
Eat. Terry, you look too much like me.
Oh, well then.
There you go. Perfect as always. Huh? No, I've never been to the art museum. Anti-sheep? No, that's absurd. What is this world coming to? Yeah? Yeah, I could. Okay, if everyone else is going. Okay. I'll be at the protest. Fine. Well, if the news is going, I'll go too. Now, just so I know, which side are you on? Well, then let's get those paintings down for the children of Sheep Meadows. Did I tell you how impressive your forehead looks? I'm so glad you like it. Now, I'll see you there. Yes. 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 Thank you. Bye-bye. See you there. Art. Do you think I give a shit about art? I don't give a shit about art. It reminds me of my ex-wife. But if the town is going, I'm going.
Not sure, dude.
Besides, I know my son has a lot of studying to do. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, even though these paintings have only been up for a short while, they have caused almost irreparable harm. As a man who takes comfort in the perfection of things, the imperfection that this tripe has brought Sheep Meadows upsets me dearly. It is my belief that the artist's inability to even sign his own work, even stand by his own message, is a sign of the greatest cowardice known to sheep. Even his moniker is a travesty. What self-respecting lamb calls himself Lamb Chop? I mean, right? Well, I've got one message for this Lamb Chop. You take down your paintings, or we will. Thank you.
know where I live?
Guessed?
What if you were wrong?
Huh. Yeah. Never thought of that.
You could have gotten killed.
Oh, relax. So you come home. I live at the end of the street. Well, my grandmother does.
What do your parents do?
My grandmother does. Which is cool because that means I can be close to all these action figures. Can I borrow this one?
No. You have to go.
Why? I thought we were friends.
You have to go. My dad, he doesn't really like people in the house.
Let's go outside.
No. He likes me inside the house and everybody else outside the house.
Where is he now?
Alexandratos?
Oh, right. Saw you watching that. What an asshole. Oh, he probably has to take hours just to go to the bathroom, because he can't relax enough to squeeze all the shit out. You know what I mean?
That's my dad.
Oh, that's true. Seems nice.
No. I agree with you. He's a fucking asshole. And he does it forever.
All right. So, well, it sounds like there's some complicated family drama around here.
What happened to your parents?
Touche.
Well, until our next break-in then.
That protest is supposed to go till 6. Let's play action figures.
No.
You don't want to be here, do you?
Check it out. Always suits first.
Conta solo. Tell me about Luke.
Oh, Luke is kind of that whiny kid who tries to save the
No,
universe.
man. I've seen the movies. Tell me about the action figure.
It was the first figure I ever got. I don't even really know how I got it. Hear that?
Can I? Huh. Rattles.
It rattles. This one rattles. The other Lukes don't do that. When I was younger, that drove me crazy and tried to pry off limbs to see what was making all the noise. But couldn't. And then high school started, and I figured out what wasn't there. It was me. It was me. And now, most days, I wait for Luke to grow a cannon on his chest and fire me out of here. Shoot me from the Death Star! I'm sorry, whatever, just think about it a lot.
No, man. I see that. I used to have some action figures too. Not anything like this. Stuff you'd get at a dollar store. All we could afford. But the good thing was They looked so bad that it literally could have been from any movie. And so they fit in anywhere, I guess. And no one ever questioned it.
People are talking about you standing after the shape in the cafeteria.
I'm a sheep too.
Yeah, I know, but no offense, you're not one of those sheep.
Because I'm black.
No, because you're nice.
Oh, well, thanks. And you're not one of those ducks either.
I don't want to be any duck. Can I show you something?
Yeah.
Promise you won't laugh.
Never.
What do you think? Thank you.
No, it's just, you're in sheep face.
It's not sheep.
Yes, it is. You're in sheep face. A duck in sheep face.
It's a mask. It's not real.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
You know, I thought if I made it real enough,
I don't think they make cotton balls real enough.
that maybe I could pass myself off as a really disfigured sheep.
Yeah, that should end all of your problems right there. Look, I'm an actual sheep, but I'm black. And so that puts me on the outs. They don't really respond well to different.
My dad could fix that.
Fix.
Yeah, he could make you white. He does it all the time. He calls it bleaching.
Yeah, I don't think this is something I need to fix. I think it's time you take that mask off.
I did.
No, the other one.
This is good. This is good. My son is a duck. And duck don't need sheep friends of any color. I know how my son will react. First he'll be sad, like this. Then he'll lash out, like this. Then he'll open a book, like this. And start to study. And go back to being my son, like this. Hey, what you studying?
Spanish. We have presentations in Senor White's class this week.
Senor White? What type of Spanish teacher is named Senor White?
Yeah.
Now, Spanish is tough. I took it in school. Now get to it, and I'll open a can for dinner. Cooking, not my strong suit. It's a choice between beans and beans. So I stand here in the kitchen and I listen to him belt out his quasi-Spanish. He's awfully loud about it, wants me to know he's working.
Su nombre es Art. tristeza.
Tristeza!
Tristeza. Ah, de dos amigos. Pero no son amigos. Son otras personas. Son ovejas blancas. Tienen la ira. Las otras personas afectadas.
Afectada!
Afectadas, Art. Art. Y las otras personas luchan. Art es fuerte. Pero las otras personas no más fuerte. Las otras personas ganan. Las otras personas todavía tienen rabia. Art todavía tienen tristeza. Nada caluroso. Pero Art y la biblioteca está frío. Es un día caluroso. Mi fin de semana fue bueno. Y
And what? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, got it. Carl, I have to run. Some emergency thing. You'll have to open your own can for dinner. Okay? See or no, Carlito? See it is. Besides, I know my son has a lot of studying to do.
Once upon a time, there were two black sheep. These two black sheep loved to take walks together. These two black sheep loved to take walks together late at night. These two black sheep walked at night so that they could imagine that they weren't walking late at night. They'd say,
Look, over there, the beach.
and there will be no beach there. But in the darkness, they could imagine.
I see it. I can smell it too. Mm. Would you like a hot dog? They have them on the boardwalk. 2 for a buck.
And there will be no boardwalk, and there will be no hot dog. But it was a game. It was a game they would play because it made them feel like a couple.
I don't know, this sun. It's so hot. I don't think I could eat.
Again, it was night, late at night. But the night couldn't stop their sun from shining.
Oh, you could always eat.
She said. She was right.
Look, there's a 7-Eleven.
It really was a 7-Eleven.
If I go to Reese's, would you be comfortable?
Her answer was always yes. She always wanted the other half of anything divisible by 2.
Don't take too long.
And so he went into the 7-Eleven, where they had the Reese's, and he bought the Reese's, which was actually 2 Reese's, so that he could give half to his love.
Here you go.
And so they ate their not hot dog on the not boardwalk in the not sun, together. Never felt more warm. And when they were finished, he put the wrapper in his coat, and they walked on. And they walked on and on and on, until they realized it was nearly 3 a.m. And that was late even for them. And so they started to head home. It was then that they were approached. They were approached by a lone white sheep. For whatever reason, the lone white sheep was jittery. It was 3 a.m. and the lone white sheep was jittery. Anyone would understand. And here there were these 2 black sheep, both of which consumed their Reese's.
What is that in your pocket?
He said,
It's a It's candy wrapper, sir.
And as he was taking out the wrapper, the lone white sheep shot the black sheep. The black sheep fell. But the black sheep wasn't alone. She was with him. And so the lone white sheep thought.
Dear God, you're going to do something!
And so the lone white sheep shot the now lone black sheep. And there they both lay. And as the insides of peanut butter and chocolate and blood seeped out in the cracks of the knotboard looking frozen in that sun, away ran the lone white sheep. And as they both lay there, the one said to his love,
I'm glad I had you to share the other half with.
and she responded,
It's all I ever wanted.
and neither meant the Rhesus. Luckily, or not, the two now departed black sheep had a son who was at a sleepover that night, and who is in many ways still sleeping.
There you go. Perfect as always. You can wake up now. I'm a doctor.
Who are you?
I'm a plastic surgeon. You got messed up pretty badly. They called me in to restore your features. Now, I'm a duck. I'm a duck, but I'm the best. And now you look your best.
Huh? Can I see?
Sure.
Oh,
Your face was really messed up.
oh,
Like I've never seen one that messed
holy
up.
shit! I'm white!
Yeah.
I wasn't white before!
No extra charge.
Can I go back to being black?
Yeah? Maybe. Well, sure. But not like soon. This has to heal.
This is offensive! What you've done!
Why? How is this offensive? What does it matter?
It's who I am!
And see where that got you.
It's not right to change who people are!
You want to see how you were? Your face was a crater.
Your son.
What about my son?
Your son
son is Carl, right?
Oh, you know Carl?
Yeah. We go to school together. I remember you from TV, the protest. He said you were his dad.
Yeah, he's really impressed about me.
There weren't nice things that he said.
Well, I'm sure he's just confused.
Your son made a sheep mask.
I know. We talked about it, and he's not doing that anymore.
But what if he wants to be someone else? Why don't you make him someone else like you did with me? I didn't want it, and you still did it!
And it worked.
You've done this before.
No, not on this scale. This was an experiment.
Oh, experiment! Great!
Now I can patent it. People are going to love it.
But what if your son wants to do it?
That's different. You're a sheep already. Now my son is a duck. Not like I'm a duck, but a duck.
So what? Don't you want to take it one step further?
No, not like that. I mean, with you, you're a minor. You're a sheep already. You're always talking about equality and fur deep and this sort of thing. No harm done. But he's a duck.
Are you God?
No. I do hear God. I get messages from God. I'm God's voicemail.
And God said I should be white!
He said you could be white.
You have no idea what you've done to me.
Look, if for whatever reason you're unhappy, we'll dye you all black. But let's give it a month. Let this heal. And if you're still not happy, well, dye you black as night. Yes? Give my love to Grandma. A few days have passed. My son keeps telling me,
Art wasn't at school today.
and,
I haven't seen Art in a while.
and,
Do you have any idea what might have happened to Art?
to which I replied, oh, that's fine. Why do you care? It's not like he was your son or your friend.
He was my friend.
Yeah, you look really messed up about it.
About what?
So I revealed, I had a client, Arthur Blank, the other day.
That's him.
He was beat up pretty badly. They called me in to restore his features. Looks like he got into a fight. Now I'm telling you, that kid is bad news. Now I fixed him though. I even fixed him with a free bleaching, as if he'll pay me for the rest. And he replies, nothing. Because my son does not have friends. He does not need friends. He has his own plan. I go back to doing some random, ultimately useless cosmetic surgery.
That's a contraction for what's a hot guy goes to one English class now he's all about.
They're addicted.
Anyways, what do you want?
I was wondering, do you happen to have any idea what might have happened to Art?
Art? Who is this? Art?
Or, as a contraction,
Who's this art?
Art. You know Art. Art was one of those.
Like a sheep? Like, what do you mean? Like me?
Well, kind of. Except dark.
I think he means like a black sheep. Oh, oh, the black sheep. Oh, why didn't you just say so? I remember art. Vaguely. Oh yeah, vaguely.
Do you know where he is? It's been days, and he's got a grandma who's probably worried sick about him.
Why don't you ask her?
Tried that. No one answers the door, or the phone, or the window.
Well, if she doesn't know, we don't know. Two contractions. Enough with that. Let me tell you something about art. Art is gone. Art disappeared. Art might be dead. I don't know. They always say that if a character is going to die, the death better matter. They better make a difference that could not have otherwise been made. But let me tell you something about art. Art disappeared. Art might be dead, and you know what? That changed nothing. All lives went forward just as they would have. Your life, has it really changed? I mean, has it really? Have you done anything different? I have not. She has not, and you have not! Whenever a character dies, people gasp, and they say, "Oh, lives will never be the same." And it's scary. But you know what's scary, huh? When no one says anything. And nothing changes. And everything is the same. I don't know what art is, but wherever he is, it doesn't matter. Keep looking for him, the same will go for you.
But what if I want to matter?
How so?
Before art, I wanted to matter. Art mattered for a little while. You guys matter. What if I wanted to matter too? It's all I ever wanted.
We matter? Hell yes, we do. Do you see how people move out of the way for us? That is a sign of matter.
But I thought that was just because people were scared of us.
Same thing. So, you want to matter.
Very much.
I think we can help you.
As usual. He starts to study, as usual. He eats the can I opened, as usual. And he goes to bed, as usual. And then I remember, hey, Carl, I haven't seen you all day. Let me quiz you before you go to bed. Nothing. He knows there are no locked doors in this house. He knows the rules. He knows how this works. So I check on him like this. And I see he is not here, like this. And he gets himself into deep shit, like this.
hates everything. Wait. How did you know?
What?
You said you know that my dad hates art. How do you know that my dad hates art?
Oh, that's hate art.
Then why didn't you say that?
This is weird, isn't it? Hmm? To do that. You came here for a specific purpose. I think you should do that.
What do you mean?
Well, you wanted to break into a museum. Break into a fucking museum. How? Well, you made it past the hard part. The security system is up. Have it.
I can't.
Why not? Destruction isn't like taking a piss. You can do it while someone is watching.
But it's you.
You're what? Oh, I know.
And maybe I don't feel like breaking something that came out of you in front of you.
Oh, you don't feel like it? Why? Don't you want to matter?
I don't know. I kind of like them.
My paintings.
Yeah.
Lamp Shop's work is so good. I decided not to smash it after all. It's the art form review. Oh, come on. Not seriously. Do it. Take it. Here. Take it.
I can't.
Destroy what you came to destroy.
But it's yours.
I know. But who cares? You didn't. Your father doesn't.
I can't. I can't just destroy them. They're your stuff. You made them. I can't just destroy something you made.
You already have.
Now, I really don't know what that means, so...
There are things here that I have made. There are things here that I have created. There are things here that people have tried to destroy. Not the least of which is you.
Me?
Let me guess. You tried to talk about me, but you won't.
Who?
Your father.
No. The only person my father won't talk about is my...
Yeah.
Do you realize what you're saying?
This wasn't how I was going to say it.
You were not my mother.
But this wasn't how I wanted it to come out.
You can't just claim to be my mother. Because what? Because you're afraid I'll break your shit? I'm too much of a pussy to do that. Everybody knows I'm too much of a pussy to do that. I don't even know I'm here.
Because sometimes things don't really go as planned.
So let me get this straight. You came here in Ship's Meadow. You knew what was here.
Yes.
You knew what you were coming to do.
Yes.
How are you going to do it?
Oh, I hadn't thought that far ahead yet.
Right! They want to burn this museum to the fucking ground!
Yes, and now that came up.
Prove it.
What?
You can't just claim to be my mother. Prove it.
Okay. I can do that. job. And it was in a place called Sheep's Meadow. And it turned out that Sheep's Meadow was called Sheep's Meadow for a reason.
Dad.
They've never seen anyone like your father, and they certainly never seen anyone like me. And so your father would get frustrated. Doctor does a great work, despite duck blood. The newspapers would say, despite duck blood. He spent all day seeing other people's blood, but they saw his too. He couldn't shed his blood, and he certainly wasn't going to shed tears. So he shed mine. I can still feel the echoes of where he hit me. Again. And again. And again. Then I was older. And you were a little more than nothing. And we'd watch Star Wars. You'd be inside of me. Inside my huge belly. Just a little more than that. And we'd sit. And we'd watch Star Wars. And you kicked the shit out of me. But it was okay. It was a cool movie. I understood that. And for a few months there, your father was happy. And the abuse stopped. I was like you. Just a little more than nothing. Then, a few months later, I felt like something. And you were definitely something. When we took you home, I gave you a toy. I had bought from a goodwill. Your father only gave me so much money. It was a little Luke Skywalker. I knew the box would say 3 and up, but I figured, what the hell? The kid cut Star Wars as a fetus. He can handle it. And when I showed it to you, you snatched it from me. Like a rattle. You shook it. Like a rattle. And it rattled back. I don't think any of the other ones did that. And your father said, we should get you another one. One that was small, perfect. But you loved it so much. Wherever I'd see you, I knew you were there. Because I could hear that rattle. And it was your voice. Before you had a voice. Just saying, here I am. Look out!
Oh, fuck this.
No.
I know it must be a lot to you.
Hey, this is me driving.
So, you're like action figure and not agree?
I will not agree. You are my mom.
Fine. That's fine. But look at you, trying to figure out if you're a duck or a sheep. You're just wasting your time.
I want to know who I am.
Oh. That is a very different question than a duck or a sheep. Who you are. Who do you want to be? Figure that out. And then the masks start to fall.
This is ridiculous. You and me, we don't even have a name. We don't even have a code. We don't even have an I know that face. My mother left me. You want credit for that? Take it. My only friend is gone. My father will be gone. I'm gone.
I'm not gone. I'm here. I'm really here. And I know this. When everything seems lost, you can see a place just beyond the border of everything, where what you have is imperfect. And that is beautiful.
What I have is school.
You had that an hour ago.
What time is it?
I'll see you soon. We aren't done.
I am.
Can't see anything with the blast shield down.
I know that Star Wars reference.
Can't see anything.
I know that voice.
Blast shield down.
Art?
I can't see anything with the blast shield down.
Art? What the hell happened?
Move along. Move along. Move along.
Art? Are you okay? Where do you need to be?
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
I doubt it.
The force is strong in this one.
Art, listen to me. I like Star Wars too, but I need you to use English now.
made to suffer. It's my lot in life. Pain, hurt, suffering, broken. Into the garbage, you fly boy. Passed out. Woke up. Your father, a wretched idle scum and villainy. Black became white. We're doomed.
My father did this.
Don't get cocky.
My father gave you this face. Where is your grandmother?
Struck her down.
Wait. I'm dead.
Struck her down. This face struck her down. Struck him down.
Her? Think about this.
Strike him down. My face, his face, my face, his face, his face, your father's face.
Ours? I know, okay? He gave me this face too.
I have you now.
No, don't be Darth Vader. You don't want to be Darth Vader. He doesn't end well for him. You don't want to be him. He's bad.
That isn't very reassuring.
I know. I know it's not. Art, I look in the mirror every day, and I see the face of the man who fits me.
Eject!
And that's not an option. I have to survive. I have to be better. Please, put the knife down.
That sound means I stopped driving. This face means I found my son. These words mean get the fuck in the car. Put the knife down.
Stay on target!
Art, stop!
I said put the knife down.
Stay on target!
Let me handle this, okay? Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
There'll be no escape for the princess this time.
Oh, shut up. Please, just shut up with the fucking Star Trek. Okay? Carl, get in the car. Carl. Art, nice seeing you.
Nothing you could have done. Believe. Feel the force within you.
Now I drive my son home like this. We go in the house like this. And I sit him down like this. You sit. Where were you last night? And don't lie to me.
I wasn't going.
Where were you?
Sleeping?
The worst thing you can do is lie to me.
I'm not.
Sleeping. With the window open.
My window wasn't open.
It was freezing last night. Freezing. And I wondered to myself, where is that breeze coming from? You know I just replaced the window. And I felt it coming from underneath your door.
My door was locked.
I know. I knocked. And I knocked. And I knocked. Nothing.
I was sound asleep. I was very tired.
I kicked the door down.
You broke into my room?
This is my house. My house. I waited for you all night. All night. And then I went out looking for you. I had a client, an important client. I lost an important client because of you. And where did I find you? With that damn hoodlum.
I'm sorry. Was this really what you had in mind?
What?
Was this really what you had pictured? No, tell me. The worst thing you can do is lie. On your first Father's Day, holding me at what? 3 months? Before our house sank, before the tower that was you and the tower that was Mom fell into this. Think back. Decades first Father's Day, the photo album would say. Was this really what you had in sure if he just lost his father, not sure if he just met his mother, not sure if 1 + 1 = 2.
When did you learn how to talk?
When I had to.
And what do you mean? Not sure if he just met his father.
All right. I'll tell you the truth. But then you have to tell me the truth. I went to the museum last night. I broke in. The ship made me do it. You'd not at least you fucked up the museum, they said. I'm sorry for saying fuck. It's just what they said. And Lamship was there. And Lamship said she was mom. Is Lamship mom?
Don't bring that shit in here.
No, but really.
How would I know?
You must have some idea, right? Will you answer my question? Before I go. Was this really what you had pictured?
Where are you going?
Like, people go into places sometimes.
Go. Get out. Get out. We're in the museum. Well, my son is. Would you please feed me my line?
Help me.
You came back.
I thought of places I could go.
What about home?
I'm not sure where that is.
Yeah.
Is this place always so empty?
Ah, slow day.
Oh, well, good. Sometimes people suck.
Often.
Yeah.
Oh. What happened to you?
You know.
Ouch. That isn't your fault.
He tore me apart.
Me too.
It's like he wants everyone to wear his face. And if they don't,
I know.
is that why you left?
Is that why I left? Why I left? Why I left? I left because of a lot of things. I left because I was afraid of a lot of things. The day I did it, I came back home. I had a nothing job at the time. So I went to the garage, and your father was there, standing there on top of the shards of my former paintings. He had smashed them all. I remember on the drive, I was so happy. New York had called earlier that day. They'd seen my slides. They wanted my stuff. Someone wanted my stuff. Someone wanted me. took what was left. And yeah,
Yes. I guess it's not your fault either.
it's probably partly my fault. I was so fucking terrified. You don't mind if I curse, right?
I hear it at school. Dad doesn't like it, so it's totally cool with me.
You know, there is this expectation that the mother will just suddenly be defined by her kid. Some people can just pour themselves into that. Why couldn't I do that?
You couldn't get to know you first. How could you get to know me?
Well, here I am.
Why did you come back?
For you.
I'm sorry, I really can't. It's like you don't need an art show to see me.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. Well, it just seemed like the thing to say. Yeah.
So why?
Well, at first, I thought it would be like a victory march. Yeah. I'd paint all these paintings, and I bring them here. And I show this small town what I became. So I sat down. I took out the brush and the shit. It felt like one of these Bob Ross specials. Except I couldn't paint anything.
But all these,
Are old. Some of them just a year or two younger than you. It's old stuff. It's all I ever had. So I was sitting there, afraid that the shitty life I used in my art had just turned into my shitty life. And so I decided I had to come back. Maybe there is some inspiration here. A piece of me. I don't know.
did you find that?
I'm not sure. They hate me, you know. They hate me. And yet, I really want to show them something.
What happened to your face? Was this always your face? I mean, your face is also my face, so.
No, I don't know. After I left, it just started to fall apart. Now I don't know. A duck or a sheep, whatever I was, it just ran away from me.
How did it feel?
Honestly, it felt amazing. it just went away and left me with me.
I like that. I'd like that for art.
Is that you?
My friend, art. Is, I don't know.
You know, sometimes running is not running from, but it's running to.
Running to where?
Wherever you want.
Art wanted to kill Dad. Part of me wants to kill him.
out. Get away.
I know what I'd say.
Yes?
You'd say, I know where you came from, and I know where you want to go. I know that you feel that if you just have enough control, everything can be perfect. And no one will be hurt. No one will care if you're a duck. So, perfect is your only way out. Perfect means fame. Perfect means you're right. Perfect means no pain. And it must be so frustrating for someone to live life believing in perfection. But know that you have a son who believes in perfection just as much as you believe in perfection. And just like that, everything can be okay. As long as one of us believes in the imperfect. So don't worry. You can think you're perfect, but I will love the imperfect. And you'll always be safe.
My father. And his father. And his father's father.
But not your son.
No.
No.
No. This isn't what I pictured on that first Father's Day, when everything seemed, forgive me, perfect. This isn't what I pictured.
What's going on?
What it looks like a rhino. Damn it, I missed it. That sheep, my client, he knows about this stuff. Now, I better go. Maybe I can get on the front line. Now, I'm sorry, perfection is not actually a word I define. They did. I've got to go. Now, you can come.
No, I'd rather be imperfect.
Let me know how that goes for you.
I'll find a way to show you.
But I didn't get to the front of the rhino. Some sheep ophthalmologists got there first. And it was then that I realized my fate was not to be beaten, or burned, or abused. No, I would narrate the story. His story. I would be his narrator forever, eternally telling an imperfect tale on loop to all who would listen. My son is a duck.
He kept talking in Star Wars. I feel like you'd know him.
I'm not afraid.
No shit! That reminds me. No Ronald! Here I am! Look out!
My home, this is.
They're getting closer.
Your weapons! You will not need them.
You know, when I showed you this movie, I didn't think you'd memorize it.
That movie is gone. Well, at least the first 3 of them.
Georgia!
No,
Kidding.
don't even joke.
And this place, I'm thinking, will be great when it's gone, because we will be able to have another Starbucks, or a McDonald's, or a Burger King, which I think is pretty much the shit. Or
Their fish fillet is pretty succulent.
put the gun cards away.
Why? They're my talisman. So she's a she?
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Aha, right. So sorry about your face and your grandmother and your sanity or whatever. You're all useless. I hope you all die.
I hope you wake up.
I just wanted to say I actually think you're all really cool. I really like Star Wars and action figures and school. And I really wish I'd been your friend first. But it's kind of sad now because I feel like my life is just this one long sentence with no period and someone else is writing the words. But anyways, I'm pretty much 14 now, so it's basically too late for me. But,
Let's go!
But I gotta go riot now, so I'm sorry about the tangent.
What do we do now?
Stay on target.
We run too.
Run to where?